Hello, my neighbors. Here fishing in NY, New York City. New York City, the Hudson River. You wouldn't believe that the last time I was here, can't remember how many days ago, and I went fishing around 2 or 3 times after that. That I was missing my pliers. I think it was maybe Saturday, maybe Friday. But if you're gonna get fishing pliers, get you some Dankos because at my fishing spot, nobody really comes out here, and this was there for about what, almost a week, submerged under the estuaries of Saltwater River in the Hudson River, New York. I could look cleaner from the last time I saw them, but yeah, get you some Dankos. I don't know how much these run for, but they cutting, the spring loader, the bearing, the bushing, whatever it has in there, it held up good. And then this is the west side of the city, so you got that strong sun, pouring rain, salt water. I don't know if she'll rinse it when I get home, add some grease to it. I'm gonna look up the reviews on these Danko pliers. Yep, they've been in salt water for about a week. I lost them. Told my friend about them, but they don't fish down at my corner. Got my rod, my line in the water, with a 4-aught circle hook and a piece of shrimp. I got some Virginia spots that I've caught during the summer. I'm gonna chunk that out there. I'm gonna use the head first with a bigger hook. After I decide to bring in that shrimp, if I don't get anything on the shrimp. But yeah, it's incoming current and tide, and high tide is at 3. Got a west wind, and I looked on an Apple device. The wind is hitting on this side, bringing in the current and the tide very fast. So hopefully that would help me get on a nice bite on a good fish, straight bass. Let me get into the wind here. I was a little sheltered there with some trees. Show you the bridge. I don't have an alarm bell tonight, but let me show you the George Washington Bridge and the Hudson River. Hey, arigato. South Japan. So here, this is the Hudson River in New York City, United States. That's the George Washington Bridge. I'm on the Manhattan side. And across from here, the river, it's New Jersey. Fishing for the elusive striped bass. Good eating fish. This is the stomping grounds of the striped bass in the migration. Swim up through here, past 80 miles up this river to go spawn. They spawn in the fresh water. When they hit a certain size, they start migrating down, up and down, all the way from Nova Scotia to the Chesapeake Bay. So right about now, they're like finishing up New Hampshire, Rhode Island. They hold there too. Connecticut in the Housatonic River, and they also hold here in the Hudson, East River, Hutchinson River. They have their spots, but the big migration is brushing along New Jersey, the coast of New Jersey. So yeah, since I don't have a alarm bell, I'm gonna be retrieving and casting out I don't want to get into those buoys that don't belong here. We have a New York State sponsored a city program, and they moved the boats a couple of weeks ago. And you can go out during the summer here in New York City and learn how to sail a boat. But yeah, go to a bigger hook and a bigger bait, Virginia spots. Did I have a chance to go get bunker today? Menhaden, Atlantic Menhaden, bogey, whatever they call it. Nice oily bait fish that the striped bass love to eat. But primarily this is a bloodworm spot. It's a type of sea worm. So yeah, I'm gonna check my line periodically, and then beginning of outgoing after 3 a.m. I'm gonna hit a bridge, see if I catch something when the tide flips, the current flips. Thank you for the like. Thank you for the like. Yeah, so we have a west wind, and the west wind, the angle of this land right here is bringing up the tide and the current, speeding it up, which favors me to catch the striped bass. They love current. Hopefully they pass by here in stage, and they begin outgoing. I could either or, we can get a bite. They're down there in Meridian Bay, New York Harbor, Statue of Liberty, Governor's Island, Battery Park. You could catch them there, but here you can land them safely and release them if they're oversized. Most likely you can catch them down there. They're gonna be over 40 inches. It's hard to get a slot-sized fish. You have to weed through the big ones. And also the dogfish sharks. So I tend to stay up more north. It's a little hard to get on the bite in this mud flat over here, especially on the fish chunks. But I'm gonna try with the shrimp for a little bit. That's good for you. I hope you're not over there. Al, you're too much. I think this is the wrong app to be on. I think you have to go on a dating app. Thank you for the likes. Maybe I'll catch a catfish. Already got a catfish on here. He's from Jamaica. He's full Jamaican. That's awesome. Guan guan, guan guan. Pasta pasta. Salute to you, my brother. Ooh, and that was a branch. Yeah. Thank you for the likes, my guys. Appreciate it. Hopefully I get my rod bent tonight. I'm happy that I found my Danko pliers. They cost a pretty penny. Yeah, you gotta get saltwater fishing. It's good to buy good stuff, so you don't have to buy them again. But it's also good that you watch your stuff, you hold on to them. You know, appreciate your stuff. And if your life is at risk in these waters, drop everything. So yeah, guys, if I get it to the fish, I'll upload it on a short. I'll get a nice video recording, I'll upload it as a video. And my channel is the same as my Instagram. So if you want to look at an almanac of my fishing and the fish that I catch, go on my Instagram, Wormway _69. Later, guys. Thank you for the likes.